Kirby's Epic Yarn.
God damn it, David.
No, this game is like 10 times better than that game. No, not even that. 100.
Arguable depends on who you're talking to, but
To
I
me,
don't really have that many arguments.
You gotta press.
Personally, I prefer Kirby's Epic Yarn simply because I'm better at it than this. But that's
well, who
because
knows?
strategy,
Maybe you've
so-
never really got to play a Fire Emblem game.
I did.
You played it a little bit, but you never really.
Strategy, like.
I'm here to help you, and I'm here to train you.
Yeah,
It's
so-
actually not that hard if you really look at it from an overview.
As it stands, you may not have seen some of the skill I possess in games and some of the skill David possesses in games.
I don't do good at platformers. I do good at this kind of thing. Where
When it
it's
comes to
not
strategy, though, David is the king above us. In a
Pokemon,
sense.
Fire Emblem.
Like serious, like in a
Fossil
sense
Fighters.
he is. In another sense he is. Speaking of which, is there any way I could borrow that?
Borrow what?
Never mind.
Oh, Fossil Fighters?
Never mind.
You want to borrow Fossil Fighters?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I will let you.
But that's not the point of this. Anyways, we're just gonna skip that. So this is Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
Now this is a sequel to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, but the
And-
problem is finding Path of Radiance on a shelf. That's like
Basically
a 1 in
impossible.
200% chance. Or that's like a 1 in 200 chance. So you're
Like,
gonna probably need
seriously.
to delete file and then create file.
Yeah, we had a failed recording of this.
So yeah, delete that one.
Yeah, we had a failed recording for this series because, as we mentioned back in Crash of the Titans, which is probably over, which actually is going to be over by now.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're not uploading this until that's done with.
All right.
Basically, it was stupid.
New game.
There we go. All the menus, okay?
So, are you
I'm
gonna play
going
easy or
easy.
normal?
Easy.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
may go back and play through hard or normal on your own.
If I can record
your
on my
channel.
own.
Like, if you figure out how to get that working, then go ahead.
Maybe when we get a better capture card.
Yeah, that'll happen some point. Not now, but some point.
I do believe for the Wii U, they're actually going to release Shadow Dragon, which is like a remake of the first game, and then translated
They
to
have a
English.
bunch of Fire Emblem games that are, like, translated.
Well, no, they've only translated one that was not previously released
Well,
in America.
still, that's
Since
more
these-
Fire Emblem games than you have that you can get off of a Wii U. To be fair.
Getting them off the Wii U is probably the easiest way to get them
Anyways.
because they're infinite. But they're
Anyways,
absolutely...
so,
Fire Emblem always gets really good ratings. Like, I looked up the new Fire Emblem, and it got like 9.5 out of 10.
yeah, because Fire Emblem, everybody mocks Nintendo and their systems for some of the stuff they put up there.
Fire Emblem's a lesser known, but when it's known, people love it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, everybody looks down at Nintendo because they're saying to grow up. If you say that about Nintendo, then play a frickin' Fire Emblem game.
There's a lot of death, a lot of
I don't
tragic-
care if it
and
looks
the stories.
anime.
The stories are
I don't care
absolutely
if it looks-
amazing.
Here's the thing.
Actually,
For something like this, you kind of want to go with the anime look, because otherwise, if you just go super realistic, it's gonna look ugly.
oh yeah, her eyes are huge though. I always
But
noticed.
yeah, it's not that great. But
So-
still.
The fortune teller will be heroes.
We
Yeah,
will be
so-
heroes.
So-
we will be heroes.
Now if
Fire
you're-
Emblem, we can change the world if we
Now, if you're
try.
questioning
Dawn
the
Brigade.
thumbnail for this video as to why it's somebody who hasn't even appeared yet in the game and probably will for a little
It's because
while.
our artist has never played this game, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
he's never even really.
You know,
He doesn't know that much about Fire Emblem.
at least he used the correct design, because if he had
Yeah.
used the one from Path of Radiance from the one in
Well,
Brawl,
I honestly said to him that if he doesn't know anything about this game, then just draw Ike from Smash Bros.
yeah, if he used the Ike from Smash Bros though, I would have been mad because
Well,
that's Path of Radiance.
He probably went with some other. Like,
He
I
did.
don't
He
know.
went for the Vanguard. A lot of it'll make
He
sense.
managed to
if you get
pick the right one,
Yes, he made the correct choice.
even if he didn't mean to. I
Right.
mean, we never know. Anyways,
I don't know what that means. Oh, I gotta pull up the. Actually,
it doesn't matter.
I know the translations. Kind of.
Yeah, he's
I know
made
the-
a point about translating this
So
stuff.
this
or finding
game-
a website that does translate them.
Yes. If you don't know much about Fire Emblem, I highly recommend Serene's Forest. I don't know how to pronounce it. Serene'sForest.com, I think it is. Serene's Forest.net or something. I don't know. But maybe I should look it up. But it's got like all the information of all the Fire Emblem games. But it has a translation because I have.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. So this is the actual game design.
So.
Do you want to read it out, or do you want to just like skip it all?
And your call.
My call?
I'm not gonna bother doing voices for this.
I really don't want to do voices for them, to be honest.
We did. It didn't work.
No, I really didn't like it. There's a lot of talking.
Although there was one funny thing about that. This
Oh,
character that's about to appear.
Oh, yeah. Serenesforest.net. That's SERENES.
This character.
Forest. Bandits! Bandits are attacking the town! Run away! Who knows what the brutes will do if they catch you?
Yeah. Well, at the very least, leave it up for a second so people can pause and read if they want.
Yeah. You might want to pause while you're trying to read these.
If you are. Otherwise, there's...
Yeah.
It's just this is a really long game. Gonna be
There's
a really
long
lot
of talking, and there's a lot of characters.
Yeah, there is a lot. You can probably... Honestly, I could probably find a website that just, like, has all of the different words everywhere, like, just the script, and put it in the description, a link to it.
Okay, let me just put it this way. I looked up Serene's Forest, Radiant Dawn. Game script is only 63% completed.
Drooling Greybeards. Okay, then.
Do well, then.
Alright, so...
So, you already kind of understand how the first beginning of part of this level is.
And the red bird flies off.
There goes Yune. Yune is the name of one of the goddesses in this game.
No.
So, remember, she is a distance fighter. He can only attack when he's right next to an opponent. I would highly recommend starting with Micaiah.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Micaiah is for some reason under-leveled.
Yeah, she's level 1. Well, normally, they kind of explain that she's more of the one that they're trying to protect.
Yeah, I understand it. She doesn't see too much, combat.
Action, yeah.
But it's still kind of not helpful since you're kind of forced to combat.
What was I going to look up?
Anyways, so...
This game has its own made-up language, and it's known as... Oh, I think it's just called Ancient Language. All I know is that it's used by...
What determines how many attacks someone gets in a turn?
Speed. I believe if your speed is 5 points higher than the opponent, then you get more, then you get 2 attacks.
Wait, I just want to make sure I don't make any mistakes.
They don't move in this.
Oh, they don't?
Not in this level.
Okay, then.
This is just a tutorial level.
No.
Using items. Your character's kind of hurt.
Yeah,
it's still good to try to keep him at a distance for now. Remember, you're also going to get a new character right here.
Yeah, that is true. There's another character that just pops up.
It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's just weird. Does he look a bit like Link?
Give him a green tunic.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's the same hair that Link always has.
And he's a bow user.
It's not like they're... No.
Did you already kind of understand indirect?
We're skipping... Like, I have played Fire Emblem Awakening. I didn't get too far in it, but I know the way it works.
Yes, you can attack him from there, remember.
Yeah,
barrels.
For some reason you can attack through barrels. I remember that from the last recording.
Also, I should probably point out for you next time you try to go to attack someone, the battle info that it's going to give you.
Okay.
So before you click anything, or go up right next to him, right there. Attack. Light. Right here. Okay, this screen right here. You see HP. The red is the opponent, the blue is you. The might means how much damage are you going to do to them minus critical hits and skills.
The crit is crit chance, and hit is the hit chance.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you get to see here if it... this is actually something that you did not see in Awakening. It's called Biorhythm. It's very complicated, but it basically affects their stats throughout it. It's really confusing.
Well, let's just have a battle.
It's like when you go for a run, and you're like, okay, I can run for now, and then you kind of get winded. But then you kind of come back up, and you're like, okay, I caught my breath, so you can start running again. You know?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's my best way of describing the Biorhythm.
Did she have to rhyme there?
What did she say?
I don't remember. All I know, it was a rhyme.
I'll probably go.
I'm just gonna turn these on because it's easier to keep from causing mistakes.
They don't really move in this. Yawning. Oh wait, no, he does.
That one does. Hey,
I know the leader doesn't move.
That.
I remember the leader doesn't move.
Okay, how do I do this?
So he can attack from a distance. She can attack from a distance. You kind of have Leonardo in a bad spot. So not Leonardo.
Because of the fact that she is lower level,
you're gonna have her attack.
This is the easiest way to level.
She's gonna attack for 10. Yeah.
Which, let's be fair, that's 10 more than she'd do otherwise.
So now you can't really get Leonardo into any spot.
If I could, if I did,
he can't attack from there.
He has to be. Oh yeah, that's right, because that's.
He's a bow user.
All right.
Yes, so that'll kill him.
Yeah, guaranteed.
And you only have a 41% chance of hitting, anyways.
Which, okay.
And here's your critical. Bam, bam! That actually hits only for, or goes for 1 damage, but it hits with like an extra, or I think it hits for 3 times the damage if it's a critical.
Yep.
Which is really good.
Okay, and since this guy doesn't move, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna move this guy, you know, wherever.
Yeah. Get him close, but not too
Okay,
close.
what is that symbol flashing over the enemy right now?
That means that he's the leader, and that's the guy you're trying to kill.
Okay then. I'm just gonna move everybody, you know, up, and then I'm probably going to just do multiple battles through a barrel to kill him with... her, because, you know, easy levels, let's be fair.
Yeah.
That is one thing about this game that, for those of you that don't know, that this is one of the few things I do know about the games.
His name is Pugo.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the few things I do know about the game in general is that you really can only level up in combat like this. Like, and if you end up under-leveled with a character, then you're screwed.
Yeah. At least her magic went up. That means that you're going to do a little more damage.
Cool.
So, that's nice. She's also really interesting.
Also, I'm just curious.
Because she is the only character...
Alright, so... I remember that you mentioned some things about these abilities here, but I don't know what they are exactly.
Rescue, basically you will grab Micaiah, and you will be low. Your speed and your movement will be lowered, but she won't attack, but you will still take damage. But if you die, it'll just drop Micaiah. But it's not like the pair up where both characters will attack.
Yeah.
It's just.
Does he have anything?
He has shove, which won't work right there, but if you pushed him like right there, you would have shove, which means you could push him forward 1 more square. But only if your weight is higher than his.
Okay then. Goodness, so many stats.
The game, there's so much you need to look at when you're going for this game.
Yeah.
So, at least you have Edward there, so if he did ever decide to move...
I might as well point out, they're level 4 each. She's only level 2, and that's because I've been wasting time grinding.
Oh, just wait, then one of the next guys... Yeah.
Wait, this guy has shove.
Oh yeah, he also has shove. There's also an automatic ending if you just go off to any square without a character. You can just click end, but it doesn't work like that.
Right, I forget.
I know, that's something they had in Awakening.
I'm more used to Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah.
Which you can do that sort of thing where you just hit the enemy and then you go attack.
Okay, let me just put it this way. Fire Emblem Awakening actually simplified a lot of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
This game has a lot more you need to focus on because you got biorhythm, you've got weight, you've only got like... You can't have 5 skills, you can only have... Or there's actually like an amount...
Well, she's level 3 now.
Yeah.
And now a ton of story is about to happen.
Oh, and there's no class changing. Except for a class enhancement. Or class...
what just happened?
Or whatever.
Pugo.
Yep.
Sometimes I hate when they...
I'm gonna do the soldier voice. I will do the soldier's voice.
Alright.
If you want, you can do the leader that you claim looks just like you.
Not really.
I kind of hate that
I said that
leader.
he looks kind of like me.
I know, I said kind of. Yune! I don't know. I did it. You did it!
They just, you know, appear.
Hey! Thanks so much, we owe you our lives. You there! What are you doing, boss? Stop immediately! Boss!
Well, look who decided to show up. Begonian soldiers. They certainly took their time,
Excuse
didn't
me,
they?
but Edward, can you hit puberty soon? Please.
No!
God damn it.
We must be caught. Or we mustn't be caught.
Ah,
Micaiah.
ah.
Yeah. He's just like silent. He's got like a little fairy running around. We mustn't be caught, Micaiah! Edward! Listen! We must break for it! Run!
I'm sorry, but let's be fair.
Hey,
They,
listen!
for some reason, make every male blonde have the same hair, design.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that they do that. It's funny. Let's be fair. He looks like Link. Let's be fair here.
Yeah.
Put the cap on and he looks a lot more.
Oh, I'm sure there's probably fan art out there somewhere. At least one where Leonardo has a green cap on him.
Yeah.
Hold it, boss! Stop it right there, boss!
And this guy.
Do you want me to
He doesn't look that much like me.
Who are you bellowing at, soldier?
Especially since you don't keep
Boss
animating
General
them
Sir!
actually
Jared!
real.
Boss General Sir, Jared, when did you arrive? Answer my question, maggot! I want to know... wait, hold on. I want to know just who you were yelling at. I wanted to know. I'm sorry, boss. I don't understand what you mean. We're expecting from the job again, boss. Bandit thieves, boss. That target's a good living from the town, boss.
Sorry,
people
but...
say boss and think we're still back together as boss and then strut around like acting like you're boss.
Okay.
You guys can see his face right now. He looks so ticked off.
It's not that. It's just you're overclocking that inside joke right now. I mean, that's kind of the point of that inside joke, but it's still you're overclocking it.
So they're kind of explaining something here. Micaiah is the only character who can have a skill called Sacrifice. She will give up some of her HP to heal someone else.
Yeah.
So it's actually really...
Yeah.
It's kind of helpful if you're not planning on having her in battle very often. Or she is the only one who has a vulnerary. Or Kanakoshin or herb or whatever. I see, I'm beginning to understand. What do you mean, boss? I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are. Boss!
And he's dead.
As he like stabs me like, boss! You there, make the villagers talk. I don't know what their bandits were hiding. Yes, boss, understood, boss. I don't care who they are. I'm more catching them and have fun for us, right, sir? Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is wearing thin. A little fresh game is just what I need.
Alright then.
I hate him. Oh, and I like how in the first chapter there... Oh, that's right. You haven't seen it yet. So, we're going to call the episode here because why not, right?
Yep.
So, bye-bye.
And it's still going.
Oh. Well, okay then. Do you like chocolate milk?